Hey, what's going on guys? Alex here and thank you for checking this video. Welcome to the fifth part of the series of tutorial WordPress 101 for beginner developers. So before starting, I want to talk to you about for just 1 minute about something really cool that I recently found out. Have you ever heard about Setup? No? Well, too bad, but not too bad because you can start using right now. Basically, a lot of people ask me about my development environment, how I set up my machine, how I install PHP, MySQL, Apache on my local machine, and I can understand that is not that easy for everyone. Sometimes we have some limitation due to our operating system or to our personal skills, and it's totally normal. If you don't want to spend time and spend hours maybe sometimes to configure properly your environment and you want to just start coding right away, check out Setup. Setup is a cloud-based environment that you can configure in just a minute. It's super fast and the ecosystem is basically unlimited. If you go check out on their website, you will find out in the ecosystem page that you can configure this cloud environment for everything you need. And this ecosystem comes also with a browser IDE interface, so you don't even need to use your IDE and then upload your code every time. Everything is inside the browser. It's super fast and super easy to use, so I suggest you to give it a try. So after this short introduction about Setup, let's get started with our fifth part. In this part, we're gonna see how to use page templates to customize our experience for every page. Right now, if we go check our code, and as usual, if you didn't follow the previous lesson, you can download the updated code from the GitHub repo, and you can find the link in the description below, close to the like button. So let's check our current status, our current WordPress theme. As you can see, we have the homepage. You click on a blog and you have our blog role, our blog post, about me, contact. And as you notice, the experience is pretty similar. All the pages have the same structure, the same layout. We have a title, we have the description, we have the meta about posting date and time, and we have our content. So what if for every specific page, I want to display the content in a different way? I want to display different type of content. I want to have a different layout of page. That is super easy. We can use the page templates. And specifically, we have the ability to use two types of page templates. Let's check the first type. First of all, let's go inside our code editor and let's create a page. For example, I want the about page to have the title underneath the content and the post meta. I don't want to see those data. So let's edit the page. If we go inside the index.php, we can see that the code is pretty standard. We have the title, the post meta, and the content inside a paragraph. If I change the order, or if I edit this structure, all the pages will have the same structure. To create a specific page for a specific structure, we just have to create a page with a dash and the name of the page that we want to edit. So for example, we select about me, and you have to see that you have to check the slug or the final URL of the page. In this case is about-me. So super simple. We go here, we create a new file and we call it page-about-me.php. As you can see, the first part is page to say to WordPress, this is the page, and then we specify the slug name of the page. That is a unique name for our page structure. So automatically WordPress will grab this page to display the content of that specific page. So let's enter here. Let's copy this code just to be It's super fast. And of course, every time you create a new page template, you have to repeat the header, the footer. Otherwise, WordPress will not automatically implement all your template parts. Always remember that. We have our post loop to activate the post loop and grab all the information on the page. And at this point, we can edit stuff. So we can put, as I said, the title underneath the content, and I don't want to see the post meta, so let's just delete it. Save it. Open our browser. Let's go on the home page. You see the structure is exactly the same: title, posted on, and content. If I go on the About Me page, you see it's completely different. It reflects the structure that I decided. So we have the content and then the title underneath. As you can see, this is super easy. It's just, you need to create a page, called the page dash, and then the slug name. But of course, this creates some issues. It's not like that's super simple, especially if we're building a template that other users can use. We cannot predict all the page names that they're gonna use. So I cannot create like page dash home, page dash works, page dash portfolio, or whatever page name a users can use. So how can we do it? We can create a specific page template that the user can select inside the administration panel. So let's take a look. Let's access our admin panel. Inside the admin panel, you can go inside Pages and open, for example, the contact page. And on the right should be another panel called Page Templates, but it's not present here because it's not visible here because we didn't create any specific page template for this structure, for this theme. So let's solve this problem. Let's create again a new file. In this time, I'm not gonna call it page-contact, even if the template is for the contact page, but I'm gonna create a page template generic with some specific options that I liked to use in some specific pages. So for example, I wanna call this template, I want this template to not show the title. So I'm gonna call it page-no-title.php. And this name is just for me. It's just for the developer to remember what kind of template I created, what specific options this template has. This page name doesn't affect anything inside our WordPress installation. So let's open it, pass the code. And as I said, I want this template to not show the title. I want to just show the posted on information and the contact information. But now, how can I say to WordPress, use this template just for the contact page without writing page-contact.php? Super simple. We can, through a comment inside our PHP tags, we can specify a specific page template name. Template name page no title. Save it. Inside your administration panel, refresh, reload the page, and as you can see here inside the page attribute panel, a template section just appears. And if I open the drop-down menu, we have our default template. A default template is usually the index.php, and then we have the name of our custom template. So let's take a look. If I select this and I click update, I go back, I click on contact, and see, I have my contact page information without the title because I specify inside that page template that I don't want a title. And what if I want just to write something custom and not the actual title? This is my static title. Save it, refresh. This is my static title, is not the title of the page. So we have the home page with the index.php specific structure. We have the blog page with the blog role post. We have the about me that it's connected to the page -about me.php, and we have the contact page that is connected to the page template, page no title. So as you can see, in this way, it's super easy to customize your personal experience, and you can give the option to the users to specify which page template they want to associate to a single page. There's another way to specify also the page if in the future we're gonna change the slug. So for example, if in my WordPress administration panel I access the about me and I want this slug to not be about me anymore but just about, and we say okay and we update. If we go inside the about me page, this is there's no anymore the page template because this page is not about me anymore, it's just about. So instead of uploading and change the slug, that could create a problem because in the future we could decide to change the slug again. So how we can do it? We can connect it to the ID of the page. The ID of the page never change. So to check the ID of the page, let's go in the administration panel and in your URL, just check the post equal PHP variable. 6 is the ID of the about me page. This is a unique ID that never change, and no users can change this ID unless they delete the page and they create a new page. So we can connect our page template instead of page about with page 6. Now this page is connected to the ID 6. Let's take a look, refresh about me, and there you go. We have as our page template, page 6, we have a content, and underneath the content we have the title. We have our content, and underneath the content we have our title. Super simple. Super quick lesson today. I don't want to show you more because page templates are really important and they can give you the ability to customize completely your team experience. So take a look to experiment with page template, to change the structure, to integrate different template parts, and to create unique experience for unique pages. Thank you again for checking this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel or share this video. I like if people like to share and say, hey, take a look, this guy is saying something weird about WordPress. Thank you anyway for all your positive feedback, and I'm gonna do in the next week a Q&A session because I received a lot of questions and I wanted to reply with a video. So if you have some question for me, if you want some specific advice or you want to know something about me or WordPress, just leave a comment and I will include all your questions inside my video. So thank you again and see you next time.